time it is? You just tuned in the lab with Coach Rock and O. East Tennessee High School Sports Podcast. Bringing you all the exclusive interviews with some of the hottest players coming out of high school and the coaches from around the country here. Make sure you like and share this podcast. And stay tuned in each week. But enough of this. Let's get it. Here today, Central with Coach Kevin Lane. What's up, Coach?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Man,
good to have you.
How's the season going for you? I know you had a break last week, so.
Yeah, it's going good. I mean, we, right now we're sitting at 3-4. Thought we were, there's a few plays here and there in a few games. I think we've got a different record. If we can finish games, that's what our biggest thing right now is just we're coming out in the first half competing or in the lead in about every game this year, other than one or two. With some breaks there, we're probably leading in almost every game except Maryville. Right. Had Oak Ridge down 17-7. We just got to find a way to finish the game.
Speaking of Oak Ridge, the last game you played, I think I was up 17. What were some things that kind of went wrong and made y'all, couldn't hold on to that lead a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we came right out after halftime. We had kicked the ball off and covering the kick, and they ran the kickoff back to almost over the 50-yard line, which gave them the momentum back. I thought right there, if we could have held that kickoff back and kept the momentum on our side, would have been a big difference, but it gave them some juice, and they were able to make a few plays and get in there and score and make it 17-14. And then from there, we just had some turnovers that were, we forced some plays and tried to force and make plays that we don't need to try to make, just stay within the offense.
On the off week last week, what are some of the things that worked on last week to get y'all back on track to kind of get y'all to bounce back from that last defeat from Oak Ridge?
Yeah, one of the biggest things we worked on last week was I thought we needed to get our body back a little bit, so I kind of held off. I took the pads off. We practiced just in helmets. We lifted weights. We watched a lot of film. We conditioned a little bit. We played a tough schedule. 7 straight right in a row, just bang, 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 and then, the fall break and off week came at a good time. We went 3 days last week, and really we just worked on us, worked on our belief, and worked on, can we continue to believe when things aren't going our way and find a way to, like I said, find a way to finish and win a game.
So y'all coming down to your toughest, probably the toughest stretch. I know y'all had a tough schedule, but these are the games that kind of matter.
They matter.
You got a big game with Pal this week. They a powerhouse. What are some of the things that you see that you can maybe exploit to get some success against Pal defense?
Yeah, I mean, I think defensively, I think Pal's playing at a really, really high level. And up front, they're really good. They're athletic. They're fast. They're physical. I think their linebackers are really physical. And then I think the secondary complements them. I don't think their secondary is great, but the hard part is you got to get it there. You got to be able to get it to the secondary. And I think they're doing a great job. Obviously Coach Lowe and his staff do an excellent job. But I do think we can find some things if we just stay within our game plan and stay within who we are, and not take a few shots, but try to control the game a little bit and stay up front and be physical up front.
Defensively, Deuce is big boy, 6'4", 225, and Connor, if he get a crease, he can take a home run stretch anytime. What are some things to be successful defensively, just trying to slow them guys down?
Yeah, I mean, right now, our game plan, it honestly is just let's stop 2 and 13, and then obviously they've got 7 mixed in there, and they'll bring 3 in, Fabi, and he'll spell Connor a little bit, and they'll move Connor around. But essentially our game plan is to keep 13 in the box and keep them controlled, which is hard to do. Right. And then obviously we're going to try to spy Deuce a little bit in the pass game and make him get out of his reads. And if he tucks it and runs it, we're going to have a guy there to wait on him. So and get him on the ground the best we can.
Right, Coach. I usually start the show with this, but we got talking about football and how they're going. Tell us a little bit about your coaching history and what made Central a special place for you to take this. This is your first head coaching job, correct? And what made Central special enough to
Thank you as a head coach.
Well, so I was here. My first assistant job was here from 03 to 10 under Coach Heldon. I left here and went to West from 11 to 16. I was at Catholic from 17 to 21, and I went to West in 21 when Coach Matthews ended up losing his job. We all kind of dispersed from there for the most part. I went to, I was at Beard in the last two, then I got this job, and when I was offered the job and the job came open, it's just a special place for me because I've been here and I know it, and I hate to use the word comfortable, but I knew the community, I knew the school, knew the place, I know this building obviously, and it's great to be back here.
Right. So tell us about some of the players that you got on the team this year that's been stepping up for you. Who's some other players you're looking to step up when y'all try to make a playoff push?
Yeah, right now, Daniel Sackie, number 11, is Mr. Do-It-All. Plays offense, defense. We try to put him everywhere.
Right.
We put him at running back, put him at receiver, put him at tight end. Try to find ways to get him the ball in unique situations, unique ways. And then Javaston Badgett, number 3, is electrifying when we get him the ball. He's special when he gets the ball. He also plays corner on defense. Really, really good corner. And then, there's some guys. There's a lot of guys. We've had some injuries. We're getting some guys back. We got a couple linemen back this week, which is going to help us a ton.
Right.
Defensively, I think there's Torrin McAfee also is playing corner for us, and he had a couple huge plays last week or 2 weeks ago against Oak Ridge. And we just got some young guys too. Our quarterbacks are both sophomores. Caden's been hurt twice this year, so J.J. Sackie's had to step in and learn how to play quarterback for the first time ever. But he's done a heck of a job. That's Daniel's little brother, so we got him for 2 more years after this. So, I think if our quarterback Caden and J.J. can stay within the system and don't try to do too much, that's the big thing.
Coach, what are some of the things you want to see as you build this program as your own? Because this is your first program, and you get to put your hands on it the way you want to put it. And I know you learned some stuff from other coaches throughout the past.
Right.
But what's some of the stuff you want to put your input on to make the program right back to where it was when Ross was here?
Yeah, philosophically for me, I'm a defensive guy, but I know offense too.
Right.
I coached on the offensive side of the ball. But my biggest thing is I want when other coaches watch our film or watch us play and turn the film on, I want to see us be disciplined and play fast and play physical and play as hard as we can play. Effort's never a question. That's my biggest thing. And two, off the field in the school building, I want us to be model citizens. I want us to make sure we're representing Central High School and Central football the way we're supposed to. And we do things, we have leadership council, and we do a lot of those things to try to make kids understand it's bigger than just this game, bigger than just this on the field.
Right. Because I know you got plans and you do a lot of stuff here. You coach baseball and do some other stuff, so we ain't gonna hold you long, Coach. I appreciate you. Appreciate the time. Good luck Friday night, and hope y'all get that win.
All right, thank you. Go Bobcats.
In the lab, we out.
Y'all know what time it is. You just tuned in the lab with Coach Rocket O. East Tennessee High School Sports Podcast, bringing you all the exclusive interviews with some of the hottest players coming out of high school and the coaches from around the country here. Make sure you like and share this podcast and stay tuned in each week. But enough of this, let's get it.
Welcome in the lab. We're here at Central today. Coach Rock. We're here with
Javaston Badgett. I play slot and corner.
Daniel Sackie. I play tight end and linebacker.
All right. Start with you. What year are you?
I'm a senior.
Senior. So you do a little bit of everything right here.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
What about you?
I'm a junior.
Junior.
I do a little bit of everything.
Last week, you had a break last week, but the week before that, you played Oak Ridge.
Yeah.
Tell us about that game, and I know you jumped out to an early lead, and tell us some of the things that kind of went wrong, and kind of things that made y'all lose that lead a little bit.
We came out hot. We knew it was a game that we needed to take control of, but just coming out of half, one thing went wrong, and we held our heads down a little bit, and then that's where the rest started going downhill. So.
What about you?
Yeah, we did come out hot. We knew we had to win this game, and there's a lot of people doubting us, so we were just trying to prove everybody wrong. So we came out hot, and then I think after half, we just got a little too comfortable. We sat back a little too much.
Y'all sitting at 3-4. You had your break, but y'all coming into the part of the season where we'll predict playoff run. Coming in this week of Pat, what are some of the things you feel like y'all got to do defensively to slow that Pat offense down?
I think if we just stopped the run, we'll be all right. I think we have the best secondary in the state. And I just think we just need to stop the run with being in the game.
What about you?
Yeah, we gotta stop the big plays. We know Deuce and Connor are big playmakers, so we just gotta contain them. And if we contain them, the rest will fall in place.
Tell us about offensively. What are some of the things you've seen, and what's some things y'all feel like y'all can do successful to give Pal a run for this in this game?
We just gotta keep making plays, get the balls to our playmakers, and score when we got the opportunity. Make the big plays that need to be made.
I think we just, when we got the gas pedal down, we don't need to let up and just keep driving forward. No matter what happens, if we get a penalty, anything, we just need to keep driving and keep going.
I know everybody got, start the season off, and everybody got high expectations of what they'll do. What were some of your individual goals that you set out for yourself, individual and team goals that you kind of set out for yourself this year?
I wanted the most rushing yards, most receiving yards, most touchdowns. I really just wanted a lot of all-purpose yards, a lot of targets.
Are you back where you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you satisfied. I mean, I know you ain't never satisfied. You always hungry to do more, but at this point in the season, was you kind of at where you wanted to be?
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
Okay. What about you?
I wanted at least 800 yards and 8+ touchdowns, and defensively to lead and tackling.
Do you like playing defense or offense better?
I like offense better.
What about you?
I like offense better.
Yeah. Scoring a touchdown, it's a good feeling.
Tell me some of your teammates that kind of stepped up for y'all this year, and y'all still looking forward to stepping up to while y'all finish the season.
Caden Long, our quarterback, he's only a sophomore, but he's doing a good job of helping lead the team, even though he's young, and he leads our offense, so he's put in that leadership position. So him, Torrin McAfee, he's also one of our guys on defense that'll make sure we're riled up and ready to go.
I say same thing. Caden, he leads the offense, and even he's one of those guys when we make a bad play or a penalty or something like that, he always makes sure we keep our head high, and he leads the offense great. He's only a sophomore, so he got a lot more time, and he's young. And also, I say Reggie Jones. He has safety on defense. I think he keeps our head up on defense, and he makes sure that we are places where we need to be, and he's just great on defense.
Right. Let me ask you about playing here. I know y'all got a home game Friday. What's the atmosphere like here playing at home for y'all crowd?
It's not like a home game in Broadway, but it's going to be packed, and we just need to stay focused.
Would you consider that your biggest rivalry, or would y'all consider Hall or who? If you had to pick, who's your biggest rival? Who you say?
I think Fulton is our biggest rival.
Tell me about the crowd and how you feeling. Tell me who you think your biggest rivalry is.
I say the crowd, it's a great feeling. Like, you can feel the energy, especially when you're warming up and getting ready. And that really gets you hyped.
Right.
And I think, me personally, I think our biggest rivalry is Halls.
Okay. I know you said you're a senior, right?
Yeah.
How's the recruit process going for you this year?
It's going good. It's a little slow right now, but I'm just trusting in God, trusting the process, and I know everything will fall in place.
If you could tell colleges who watch our show what kind of player they get by recruiting you, what kind of player would they be getting?
A versatile player. I could do a lot on the field. I'm quick, strong with the ball, smart. I know the plays. I know the whole offense. I know the defense. I could do it all.
Okay. I know you're a sophomore, but I know you got ambition to play college ball.
Yeah, I do.
If you were doing better to be on the offense and the defense end?
It don't matter to me, but I'd rather play offense, but it don't matter where they put me.
Y'all got the NCAA?
Yeah.
So who the man on the team? Who's the best part of the team? You. So you smacking everybody? Huh?
Everybody, no question.
You feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel the same.
You feel like you're the best? You can't beat him?
I don't know. It's gonna be competition for sure.
Let me ask you this: Friday, school's over with. You're coming in the locker room, get ready for the game. Tell me your preparation to get ready for the game. What's your day like?
I always take an ice bath, some good recovery.
Before the game?
No. Oh, before the game.
Yeah. After school over, where you just got out of school.
Oh.
Hey, boy, take an ice bath before the game.
Well, before the game, I always got my headphones in, loud music locked in. Me and Sackie, JJ Sackie, we go out in the weight room, do a lot of drills, stretches, just get warmed up.
So what's on your playlist? Your go-to song, like any song you got? You got like 5 minutes before you run out there. What's your go-to song?
Any NBA YoungBoy song. Any NBA YoungBoy song.
What's your Friday like before the game?
Yeah, gotta get that music playing. We usually go in the weight room and we'll get some tennis balls, throw it around, get our little hand-eye coordination, stretch a little bit, try to like get in our right head space before.
You don't listen to music now?
Yeah, I'll say my go-to song, "Start to Hate" by Baby Drill.
Alright. That's what's up. If you could describe yourself, any player in college or high school that you would compare your playing style like, who would it be?
I'll just say myself, to be honest. I don't think I really play like nobody. I just think
one of a kind. You're rare breed, 1-on-1, right?
I just think I play my game, man.
Alright, what about you?
Probably not as good, but I'll say Travis Hunter only because I'm very good on both sides.
Ooh, that's a big talk right there, boy. So you getting a pick Friday and a touchdown Friday. So you're gonna mark it in first. In the lab, you're gonna alright.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all. I know you got things to do, hard practice. What can you tell your fans that they can expect from Friday night against Pal?
They can expect a hard game. I know we get doubted a lot, but we gonna come out and fight. We gonna put on a show, and we always want to win. That's what we aiming for. So we're gonna try to get it.
I think this Friday people gonna see a whole different Central. They're gonna be surprised. They think we're gonna lose, but we're gonna prove everybody wrong. They just gonna see.
Let me ask you this before we get up out here. Y'all got, y'all still got a chance to win the district, correct?
Yeah.
What do y'all feel y'all had to do as a team down the last 3-game stretch to get a home seed during the playoffs?
I just think we gotta attack the little things. That's what we're messing up a lot on. The little details, the small things, the little things that change the game. If we lock in on those, we could run it up. We could hang with anybody and win that district.
I think our team does great in the first half. I just think we need to keep going in the second half, and we'll beat anybody.
Do you think? What do you think the main reason why the second half y'all kind of fall flat is? You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I know y'all got some seniors, but y'all playing a lot of sophomore too. You think it's inexperience from the younger guys because they ain't seen that Friday Night Light?
I wouldn't really say that because they'd be just as pumped as us, but I just think we just sit back too much.
We get too comfortable. They start attacking, and then once they attack, we on our heels, and that ain't how it should be.
So, last question, I'm gonna let you go. What can I expect from you Friday night?
You gonna see some touchdowns and some big plays.
So, I ain't got no game to go to, so you telling me I need to pull up over here Friday
you need
night.
to be here Friday. Everybody need to be here Friday. Central.
All right. So what can I expect from you Friday night?
A lot of tackles, a lot of interceptions, a lot of touchdowns, a lot of celebrating. It's gonna be a fun night.
We're gonna have fun out there.
I like that. Well, I appreciate y'all boys getting on the show, man. In the lab. Yeah.
Y'all know what time it is. You just tuned in the Lab with Coach Rock and O. East Tennessee High